Hey, how's it going? I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Now, just before I dive in there and pull your cards for today, I'd just like to say I am a professional and experienced holistic spiritual counsellor and mentor, and I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as spiritual and holistic counselling and mentorship, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. Just check the details in the description box below this video for more information. So let's dive in there and let's see what messages the cards have for you, for both you and your person's love journey thus far. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. All right, let's go. Okay. So you are coming in with Temperance, and you are also coming in with the Hanged Man card here in your reading. Okay, so you're coming in with Temperance, you are coming in with Sagittarius, Jupiter, which is ruled by Jupiter. You're also coming in with the Hanged Man, which is Pisces. Alright guys, ruled by Neptune here. See, what it tells me there is you've got to do something here, guys. And this is both you and your person to make it happen here. How these cards are coming in, it can't be just an idea or it's like a dreamy state here, guys, or what you were wanting to create or what you're wanting to do. Definitely it is coming in with passion here, guys, and desire. It's like being inspired and motivated here. Yeah. Well, there's two sides to this. It's coming in, as you know, and it's like a big shock to the system here, guys, about what you were wanting to create, and even thinking to yourself, both you and your person, that you can here, guys. That's kind of coming in as a shock here for you and your person. But what it also talks about here in your reading is that everything needs to change here, because if you change one aspect of yourself, it's going to lead into everything else. And what I mean by that one aspect here, guys, if you change the way that you think just slightly here, it's going to change how you take action. Okay, well, it does come in as the correct action here, guys, and it's also going to change how you feel about yourself and others here, and also if you apply it to your everyday life, even if it's a small step here. Coming in with Temperance here in your reading. Why I'm saying something needs to happen here, guys, is that you need to allow it to kind of like grow here. I want to say ferment here, guys, but it's about cultivating, it's about nurture here, it's about caring for the things that you really want to do here, guys. Caring for yourself is a better way of saying it here for both you and your person. And when we focus on ourselves here, where you choose here yourself, and that is your main focus, yes, of course, life changes for you. Oh, it's a big step. It's a big step, because you have to think about yourself, and most times people have always put other people first. But this is coming in as, but that's how it's always been. I've always looked after others and made sure other people were okay, whether this is friends and family here. And so to turn that around and put myself first, what does that look like? See, that's also coming in as the shock here, guys. What, me? Focus on myself here. That's what I'm getting with these two cards coming in here. Let me just catch something here, guys. See, it comes in as, you know, I want to. You know, I'm into it. I really do want to do this here. Now, if this is your person here, guys, it's coming in as, yeah, I really want to invest here. Yeah, I want to invest in myself to get myself ready. Here, it's coming in that way. Of course, this is both you and your person here. There's changes happening is what I'm also picking up here. So the feelings that you both have for each other is getting deeper here, but it's yeah, of course it stirs something inside of you here. Even if this was a passionate endeavor here, guys, even if this is wanting to do something you truly love here in your reading, yeah, that motivation, is it motivation? Well, it's like a spark here. You know, the spark has been ignited and you really want to do this. That's what it's talking about. So you can't just leave it as an idea. Like I said in the beginning, you can't just dream about this here, because some kind of action needs to happen. And if you're unsure about that action here, guys, book an image reading, tarot reading with me. If you want to know more about both the image reading and the tarot reading, details are in the description box below this video. See, that's how those two cards are coming in here in your reading. Oh, it's a big step. It's a big step for you. It's a big step for your person, because you're coming out of that comfort zone, that safety net that you have been in for a very long time. And it comes in as, yeah, but I like my safety net. I like my comfort zone here. But you also know, I do get that here, why that's coming in as a shock here, guys. If you were wanting to do what you want to do here by choosing yourself and investing in what you love to do, both you and your person, or even investing in your person here, that needs to change when you're coming in with the Hanged Man card. See, it tells me here in your reading is that you're finally, well, you recognize, well, you know you have an inner compass here, guys. You know you have an inner knowing coming in with the Hangman card. And yeah, it is proving to be awkward for you, because everybody else around you in terms of your environment here aren't thinking the same way as you. All right. So let's keep going here, eh, guys? And let's see. See, what else can kind of keep you where you are without taking that small step here? But that small step is big for you. All right? That small step could be, I'm coming first. Even thinking about that here, guys. All right? But then action needs to be took as well. What I was coming in with here, guys, is asking or seeking people's advice. Okay? Because they may not get what you're going on about here, guys. They may not see it the same way as you do here. Because it's such a huge change for you. It's like a drastic change here. Well, for them it's a drastic change, but for you it's what you want to do. Alright, let's keep going here, guys. Here, when you're coming in these ways. Here. Light bulb moments is what I'm getting here, guys. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so you have the Queen of Wands. Let me just shuffle this a few more times. All right, let's go. Oh, cut it out, guys. All right, okay, so you have the Queen of Wands, you have the King of Wands, and you were coming up with the Sun card here in your reading. Woo, definitely. Well, what is the obstacle and the challenge? If this is the case, the obstacle and the challenge here, guys, is the Hangman card. Some kind of action needs to happen, and you're coming in with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Guys, those are action kind of characters here. Kind of people here. Yeah. It's a match, is what I'm getting. Relevant? Okay. Now, coming in with the Sun card, see, in a way, here guys, it is coming in that way. In a way, you're both the same here, where you both attract attention, is what I'm getting here in your reading. But it's the way that you attract attention here. It's not like you want, like you walk into a room, you're flamboyant here, you're interacting with people, you're socializing here. It's not that kind of attraction here. I get here in your reading, it's just like instant attraction. People are drawn to you, or yeah, they look at you, but it's your self-confidence here in your reading about how you carry yourself here. Pride, yeah, of course, pride. All right, guys. But you're also coming in with, you know who you are, you know what you can do. It comes in as self-identity, self-worth here, guys. Value here in your reading. You do value yourself here. When you do talk or interact here, guys, people listen here. But you're also, I want to say, meaningful in what you say. It's not quite shallow, but when you interact with people, you actually connect to people here. So if you met a person from a certain area or town, and you would talk about what you know about that place to connect with that person, is what I'm getting. You are quite patient. Here is what it's talking about here in your reading. It's like you know what action to take. This is both you and your person coming in with these cards. I just want to check something out here in your reading. Yeah. I was getting here in your reading is that you're also quite humorous here, and the way in which you interact with people. Here in your reading, it's, you know how you've got a funny bone. That's what I want to say. You've got a funny bone, and you can come across quite light-hearted here in your communication style, where you kind of crack a joke here. But this is about it's like making people quite comfortable around you. What it also tells me here in your reading is that you make people laugh regardless here. It's just how you come across here. Yeah, I spoke about self-confidence here, but it's that humorous side of you isn't about you being confident in yourself. It's about you just being yourself and also learning to or connect to others. That's what I'm getting. This is both you and your person here in your reading. Oh, this person, you know, you both definitely see each other. You both find each other damn attractive. There is a lot of passion here in your reading. You're both quite happy here. There's an inner happiness here. Passionate. Yeah. Alright, I need to pull some more cards here, guys. Yeah. Alright, let me keep going. Alright, let's go. Okay, so you have the King of Cups. You also are coming in with the Chariot card, and you also have the Nine of Swords here in your reading. So your person also is also in love with you here. Coming in with the King of Cups potentially here in your reading. See, what I get here, I think it's potentially here it's quite scary for the King of Wands, King of Cups here. They're passionate and they've always been quite passionate here. But for the King of Wands, the King of Cups, I do see that as the one person. What I get there in your reading is that, well, your person's always seen passion as love here. But what they're realizing, coming in with the Sun card here, they actually can see the difference between passion and love here. Your passion for your person is coming in as an inner happiness here, alright? And for most people, they are happy. They do love or happy with what they are creating here in your reading, right? But for this King of Wands, this King of Cups here, love is something different. See, this person has, See, love has always been an inward expression for the King of Wands, and they've never, King of Cups, and I get here with the Hangman card coming in, they have never been able to express love, or they've never been confident here to express love to anybody here, guys, is what I'm getting. Well, this kind of love that this person is going through at this time, because this person is, these feelings are deep here. Yeah. See, even though, like I said, even though they are self-assured here, and they have self-confidence in themselves when it comes to taking an action here, and this action could very well have to do with building a passionate endeavour or a passion project here. Love is something different. That's what I'm getting, and that's what makes this awkward. What it also tells me here in your reading is that's the shock. That's what's shocking your person here. That these feelings that they have for you are deep and meaningful. When I spoke about something is stirring within your person, that what's stirring in there, guys, is that your person's heart space is being cracked open. You know, I was thinking of that today. Now, coming in with the Chariot card here in your reading, to freely express how they feel about you scares the fuck out of your person, coming in with the Nine of Swords here. There is a fear here. The fear here, guys, is that they can't control it. They can't control you the viewer. They can't control what you're going to say here. They definitely want to, but coming in with the Nine of Swords, what that talks about there is that if you do, I want to say, pander to your person's wants and desires here, it will just grow. The Nine of Swords, I think will continue to grow, and there'll be nothing that will calm here or bring your person, this King of Cups, any kind of peace here. Because with this Nine of Swords, what it talks about there in your reading is that it's about trust here, learning to trust. Not so much learning to trust you here, the King of Cups, but learning to trust themselves and the feelings that they have here. That's how it's coming in. Make or break, well, that's a bit, well, make or break, that kind of thinking, patterns of thinking what would it do? It's not relevant in your reading, especially if you're coming in with the Nine of Swords here. The Nine of Swords is talking about here in your reading, you don't have the control. Somebody else has the control. But you give that person the control is what it's talking about here. Give them, or see, it's a deep-seated or core issue that both you and your person, let me come in that way, have inside of you here, where it's always been another person's choice to make, is what it talks about. You don't have the freedom to say yes or no, or you don't have that to stop yourself here, or to stop another person. There's a lot to be said about that Nine of Swords here in your reading. Yeah, of course, that's what your person is going through, but that Nine of Swords talks about a past neglect, abandonment and rejection. That's why I'm coming in with that is the core issue here, guys, for both you and your person. That's why this means this relationship, your person or wanting to be in this relationship, means a hell of a lot to you, but it also shakes your foundation here, guys. That's what it's saying. Let me come in with the advice. So you were coming in with the Two of Wands here in your reading, and it's going back to how I came in the beginning here, guys, by leaving it just as an idea or dreaming about it, coming in with the Two of Wands. This is talking about a choice here. The choice is whether or not you are going to take the action. You see your person, they see you as the one here, okay, but that whole realization here shakes this person to the core. That's what your reading is saying. Alright? Right. A book and image reading, tarot reading with me, as I'm not just a tarot reader. If you want to know more information, just check the details in the description box below this video. Alright, okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your reading, and I'll see you later. Bye.